Hey everybody, welcome back to another Digi Chicks Digi Club. We're here again. We're minus one of the chicks. She's away on vacation for her birthday, but she'll be back next time. That's Joni. But we do have our other chicks here as usual, and Tammy in the background helping man the stuff from behind, just like I do a little bit as well. Anyway, let's start by introducing the chicks. And I have a couple questions for them. One is, have they started decorating for Christmas yet? And the second one is, what is their favorite Christmas carol, if they have one? So I'll just start. I'll randomly pick somebody, and that would be Linda. Introduce yourself, tell us where you're from, and answer those two Christmas questions.
Okay, so my name is Linda Zumbrun. I live in Maryland, and let's see. I've decorated very minimally because I've worked instead on this Digi card. I have a wreath, and yeah, it's coming along. Okay, my favorite Christmas carol is I don't know. There are several. Let's see. All I Want for Christmas Is You, Way in the Manger, Silent Night, Joy to the World.
Oh wow! I thought you were going to say All I Want for Christmas Is My Two Front Teeth. You remember that? All right, Beth, next.
I'm Beth Parker, and I'm from Cordova, Alabama. Yes, I have decorated for Christmas. I love nutcrackers, so I have nutcrackers everywhere throughout my house. I love the song, The 12 Days of Christmas, and I love All I Want for Christmas is a Hippopotamus. Or I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
Okay, I've never heard that one.
It's funny.
Yes. Oh, no. All right, and Stephanie.
Right, I'm on the spot. Hi, I'm Stephanie, and I live in the UK in England. I love Away in a Manger and Jingle Bells.
Okay. And Tammy, we can't see you, but how about you weigh in and tell us about yourself?
All righty. My name's Tammy Poole. I'm from Mobile, Alabama. And my favorite Christmas carol is Away in a Manger.
Okay.
And I haven't decorated for Christmas yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, I forgot that bit.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Have you decorated, Steph?
My husband has, because I've been busy sorting cards, making cards. So Hubby's been doing it for me.
Right. Okay. All righty. So we're about ready to get busy. Hey, Jesse, good to have you here. And Betsy, let me look and see who else here. Bernie, Betsy, Beth. Let's see. So hello and welcome, you guys. Let us know where you're from, and if you have a Christmas carol that you like as a favorite, or if you're decorating, let us know how that's going for you. I have a few decorations up, but not too many. Anyway, first thing I wanted to tell you about was this to remind you. So I'm going to have you turn down here for just a second. And right now it's kind of backwards, so let me fix that for you really quickly. This is for a contest that I have going on, or we have going on. It's for some watercolor supplies. I don't know if y'all like to do watercolor, but I've been doing some more sessions that show watercoloring, and I don't remember. Shoot, I should have had it prepared right here. I do have it right over here, I think. Some of these were done with watercolors. The backgrounds were, like, for example, that one. See, I don't need to put it upside down. This backing was done with watercolors, as was all of this. And I showed this in one of my videos recently on how to use the saran wrap to get a color like that. But anyway, the kit that you'll win is valued at over $30. If you're interested, you'll get this little mixing tray. You'll get some little paint brushes that go with. You'll get this cute little koi watercolor set, which I love. I've been using mine a little bit. And it comes with, if I could open it. Yeah. Oh, look, they came out because I've been throwing it around too much. These little things, once you use them, they'll be stuck in here forever and ever, amen. But until you do, I was able to, you can't see quite, lift these out. But there's all different kind of colors that come in here. The interesting thing is they're all fluorescent colors, but you can mix them all together. And you also get one of these special watercolor brushes that I've shown how to use that gets put together like this. So maybe you don't like watercolors. Heck, maybe you could win for a gift for somebody if you know somebody that likes to do that. But you'll also get a pack of this special watercolor paper too that you need to use. So again, it's over a $30 value. All you have to do is comment below the YouTube video. So you may have to wait, I'm not sure, until after this is over. But comment below, and that's where we'll be choosing the winners from. And you can comment up until December 9th, which is, I think, Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time to maybe win that. Now I'm going to be upside down for a sec, so let me fix myself so I'm not anymore. All right. And then the other things I want to tell you about is today's Digi stamp is brought to you by Dina at DigiDoodleStudios.com. I'm not affiliated with her. PattyAnnesPlace is not, but we just love her stamps that she has there. Especially we love the ones that are called parables because it's just like a regular stamp set where you can get all kind of little things that go with the main stamp. I do want to show you one more thing, like a big commercial here, but what I wanted to show you was this, and I have a video that's going to come up right around 4 o'clock today. It's going to show you how in Cricut Design Space or with your Cameo, you can start out with a piece this big, which is a regular stamp size. I know that's backwards, but that's okay. Then the beauty of digital stamps is you can not only use that size stamp, but you can make her same stamp this big. And if you have a large format printer, you can make it, or if your printer will do legal size paper, you can make your stamp this big. And you can actually make it a print and cut if you have a silhouette machine, because it will print and cut this large. And then here was the last one that I did. So I'm going to show you after this video, in another video, how you can do this. And if you just want to do a print of these things, you can fix them in silhouette and you don't even need to have a machine. If you have a printer, you can just print them. So enough of that. Let's get started with the chicks. So go ahead and, yeah, there we go. Thank you. All right. So the chicks, if you want to go ahead and minimize or get rid of one of your videos so we can see what you're doing. And as I said, today's stamps are coming from Digi Doodle Studios. It's the, what are they called, ladies? The elves or the elf set or
Elf Troubles.
Elf Troubles.
Elf Troubles.
Okay. All righty then. Y'all can get started. And Linda, there you go. Perfect. And I can get rid of myself as well. So let's see.
I printed off my Digi Doodles. I did a print and cut. I colored in a little bit of the colors here, but then these tiny pieces, like her hair wasn't closed up. I don't know if you can see. So I'm going to finish coloring her with my markers.
Okay. So you did some of it on your...
Yes. Some of it I colored on the Cameo, on the silhouette, and before I printed it, and then some of it I'm coloring in.
All right. So we see, and you're using, what kind of markers do you like to use?
These are just the markers. This one I ordered from Amazon. It's some flesh colored different markers. The name brand is just Artify.
Okay, cool. Okay, anybody else? Stephanie, you're scoring or?
Yes,
I just scored my card that I'm going to make.
Well, oh, wait 1 second. Let's see.
Pop-up card.
What did you say, Linda? I'm sorry, I didn't have you solo or highlighted. What are you doing?
Oh, I scored. Yeah, I just scored my card. It's going to be a box pop-up card on the front, and on the back there's a surprise. There's going to be a snow globe on the back.
Okay, so what's all that jazz to the right of your hand right there? Is that stuff you've already printed out, or?
Oh, over here?
Yes.
Over here?
Yes.
Okay. yeah, I printed out the figures, and then I also made stickers. I made stickers of all the embellishments that I'm going to use, all the stamps I'm going to use on the card today. Some of them I used glossy accents on, but most of them I made stickers for. Actually, I made this one reversible, and I'll show you why.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
So, yeah.
Okay. And now, Stephanie, what's happening there?
Right. This is my card base. A really, really easy card to make. And it's 2 pieces of identical cardstock. So it doesn't matter whether you were doing a rectangle card or a square card. 2 pieces identical in size. The first one is the actual card, which I scored halfway in the center. This card that I'm doing is a 6-inch square card. So the actual card base, I've scored at 6 inches, which I'll fold because that will be the actual base of the card. But the inside piece, exactly the same size again. It's scored half, like the card base, but it's scored at 3 inches, which is a quarter, and it's scored at 9 inches, so that it will be centerpiece with 2 side pieces. Then when I've done this, if you want me to show you, I'll pop this away. It's a really, really easy card, but it's got a lovely finish when it's done. I don't have a bone folder, so I'll just fold the card up like this. So that's the actual card base. This piece is exactly the same size, but it's going to be folded in half, just like the card base. But then it's going to be folded back on itself. This is going to be inside the card. So the back pieces are, the outside pieces are folded back on themselves like this.
So it's an accordion fold, right? Yeah.
It's like this. But now what I'm going to do is get a die and cut out the center of the inside piece. So there will be an area that the things that behind will be able to peep out of. So that's what I'm going to do next. And I'll cut it out, and I'll show you when I've done it. Okay?
Okay. And obviously, if she didn't have a die, she could have done this with one of her machines, right?
Mm-hmm. And anybody that's just starting that hasn't got a machine at all, you could cut this out with a pair of scissors. You could trace round a shape and cut it out. It is really a really easy card to do. Lots of options as well. I've got this die to cut it out, but if it was sort of for an anniversary, you could cut a heart out, or for Valentine's. You can cut lots of different things out of it, but it is really quite effective when it's done. So I'm going to cut that out now.
So we're watching you do a little coloring, Beth.
Yep.
How many of you out there use markers when you color? And if you use markers, which brand do you use? I got to go look. I forget what my brand is. Let's see. What do I have? Oh, I have Parku markers. Anybody else out there have markers? Let's leave it for us in the chat so we can see what you use.
I have the OHA or OHU or however you say them.
Right. Oh.
Yeah.
Right. Pencils. Oh, Bernie uses pencils. Yes. That's what I was using on that sample I was showing earlier of the great big huge digi stamp thing that I did. Artisan. Okay, cool. Parku, Janet. That's Janet, right? J. Haas. Azteca. Artisa.
I think it's the same place.
Yeah. Okay.
I like pencils too, Bernie.
Oh, oops. Nightbot. I forgot to change what he's saying. Oh, well. So don't forget now, you can get the same stickers that they're using or the same Digi stamps that they're using from Digidoodle Studios. Blick Studio brush markers. Oh, cool. I just bought these. Let's see, where'd I put them? I'll show you. I just bought these from Start Cam. There you go. I just bought these from the dollar store. I don't know. They're really, really dark. Of course, they're backwards now for you, right? I should mirror what I'm showing you. So hang on. Shouldn't be mirrored. There we go. So that's right now. So I just bought these. No, that wasn't the Dollar Tree. This was from Dollar General, but I just got these the other day just to try them. I did try them just a little teeny tiny bit. I'm not sure how well they'll blend, but if you want to make solid colors and stuff, but they are brush markers. They have a brush tip.
Looks like Stephanie's going to be using some distressed oxide ink.
No, do you know, they're just distressed inks. They're not oxide.
Oh,
and
okay.
I have a little tip as well.
What's the difference? I don't know the difference between those. What are you saying? Not oxide? But...
Oxide has got something in that makes it blend, and I think it's something probably a little bit like glycerin, so it makes it, I think it's more opaque.
Okay.
But if you use a little bit of glycerin, you know, like you buy for doing cakes, icing and things like that, if you just put a little bit in it and you rub your blending tool on it, it helps it to blend really well.
Huh.
If I show you an example, if I was going to put this on, and I put the, wait a minute, there's a little bit of glycerin there, so if I rub that into the glycerin, when I actually come to blend it onto the cardstock.
Just the glycerin, or did you already put ink on that little pad?
I put ink on now, but put a bit of glycerin on first before you put the ink on. When you come to blend it, it blends really well. Look, can you see? So if you went like that with a splodge on it,
right?
When you go like that, it blends it back out again.
Oh, cool.
So where do you get glycerin? At the drugstore or?
At the supermarkets, because it's what we use for icing, for cakes and things like that. But it does really help it to blend.
Huh. And it doesn't make the whole thing seem greasy?
No. You only use a tiny little drop and you put it on your blending tool, not straight on your cardstock.
Okay. So are you making a sky there? Is that what you're doing?
It's going to be the background, yeah. It's the sky, and then I'm going to put it through an embossing folder as well to just sort of bring the shape out as well.
Right. So what is that little sheet you have behind there that you're doing that on?
It's, you know, it is a craft sheet that I bought years ago, and the crazy thing is now you can buy them from sort of Dollar Tree places like that. You know, that you use in your oven.
Yes.
They're like that, and yet you can get those really cheaply. But when I bought this, it was all the rage, you know, to get these sheets, but you don't really need them.
Right.
You can buy cheap ones, and they work just as well.
Okay, let's see.
Those are so cute, Beth.
Thank you. Thank you.
So did that whole little set there that you're coloring right now, that came in the Digidoodle set with the presents and everything?
Oh, yes. Let me tell you, this right here, I did put this together, and I didn't think about that. This elf is a piece, and then these gifts are a piece, and I merged them together and made
like that's adorable.
Totem. Now, now let me show you one other thing I did. This is something different with so this was one of the stamps, But what I did is I just enlarged it. Then I duplicated it.
Oh, cute.
And so this will be my card.
Oh,
Oh,
So
that
I,
is
you
adorable.
know, just duplicated it above and then mirrored it, and then I drew them together to go. So that's something else you can do with these Digi stamps. You can actually make that be your card.
Oh, yeah. I love it. So was the little girl elf right there that I see on the right, was she holding those ornaments?
No, the ornaments are part of the thing, and then her. And so I just put the ornaments up like in her hand.
Oh,
So I put them in her hand. Now, one more thing, I'll go ahead and give you a little teaser. This is, there are ornaments hanging down in the stamp. So, but I took the ornament and cut off the string off the top. So I'm going to make an ornament that's in my card. So this was one of the stamps, but I just traced it so I could cut it out. And then I did an internal offset and combine them to make a ring that I'm going to stick around.
Oh, cute.
Oh, that's
the
adorable.
outrage.
Yeah, nice.
So it's
You
just
girls-
lots of things you can do with those stamps.
Right.
Yeah.
But now the little girl again, so she didn't have the ornaments in her hand in the original,
No.
but there
Correct.
are ornaments in the
Yes, these
Stamp
ornaments are in there, but
Uh-huh.
I just put them up in her hand.
Oh, cute. Yeah.
Her hands are standing out like this already.
Uh-huh.
And I think it showed like some little ribbons that are coming out of her hands. And I just took them out, but they were a separate piece. And so she was in there. These little ornaments are, but I put them up in her hand.
Love it. Cute.
Let's see.
What is Linda doing up there?
Oh, let's look and see.
I'm making a mess.
Push it up towards the top of your mat just a little bit towards your camera. There you go. Perfect. What do you mean you're making a mess?
Thanks. I just am.
Oh,
I don't think I have enough. I don't think I cut enough snowflakes up here.
Oh.
No, maybe I did. Yeah.
So what is that? That looks like it's sticking right on, or what is that you're putting on there now?
I just two side panels. This is going to be the back of my card, and this is going to. I've got this. I had to do this ahead of time because it would take way too long. So I embossed. I embossed this 5 by 5, 5.5 by 5.5 piece, and then I took a. I went to Pixabay and I found a really pretty picture that said North Pole, and
Look at that.
you know, I cut that out, crop that, use that modify button in our machines, and then I put that in the circle, and I lined this with this outer circle with some dimensionals, and I put some pearls in here to look like snow. So I'm going to take this. Once I get all these dimensionals pulled off, I'm going to put the circle for the globe, and then. Well, wait a minute. I've got to put the acetate in first, and then the circle.
Right.
Anyway, it's a work in progress.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we'll see how it all comes together. Oh, cool. So, I really enjoyed this set.
This set of stamps.
Yes, it's very, very nice set.
Okay,
a lot of
Steph,
possibilities.
we're back at you. What are you doing down there? Oh, did you emboss that?
Yeah, I blended the ink on this little piece, and now I've put it through the embossing folder, and it's got sort of little.
Oh, pretty.
Oh, it's pretty.
You have some of the prettiest embossing folders. Oh my gosh. Like that one's beautiful. Every time you show one, I want it.
They're very old. The years old.
Wow. Beautiful.
Right, and then the next bit's going on. I used a die for this. Again, a die that I've had for quite a long time. that cut out the trees and so that will go into here in front of the stars.
Oh,
What kind of paper is that, Stephanie? Just cardstock?
It's just cardstock, yeah.
But then you made it shine.
What, this one here or this one?
The front one, is it shine? It looked a little shiny-ish.
No, it's just plain
pretty.
cardstock.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you can see. It's got an embossed effect on it, but I don't.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
You can see the emboss.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
That is gorgeous.
And then at the bottom bit, I'm going to tear a piece of cardstock so that it just looks like it's looking a bit like the edge of snow. And then I'm going to emboss that as well in a minute, and then that'll go at the front of it. So it's just got the effect that it's sort of, and that'll fit on the top of there in a moment. And I'm going to put it through your favourite embossing folder now. to give it sort of a snowy texture. And then that'll go on the bottom.
Betsy says everything is gorgeous. I agree. Beautiful. Everybody's. So Stephanie, are you, what embossing machine are you using? Which one?
I've got a cut and emboss. I've had it for years.
Oh, you're muted. I mean, not muted, but I can't quite understand.
Was it the noise of my machine that was stopping you hearing?
Uh-oh.
It's only when she goes to that one side.
Oh, okay.
Come to the other side of your screen, Stephanie, and then you won't be muffled.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. I think it was because my embossing machine was on as well.
Oh, okay.
That made the noise. So I've done that now, just sort of with the edges on. So when that goes on the top of there, it'll give it the effect of it'll give the effect of snow on the
Oh yeah, it looks 3D
on the front of it.
So I'm remembering, I think you have an electric embossing machine, right? Or
that's right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cute. Oh, let's see what Beth is up to. She's doing something with her little ornament.
Yeah, I'm putting I wanted to have a little bit of glitter, so I'm adding cut the ring out of the glittery. So I'm going to put that on there. Put him on both sides too.
Linda says she's been good for about a week.
A week or so. Then what does it say under there? Let's just forget. What's that say, Linda?
It says, "Dear Santa, I've been very good for the last week or so. Let's just focus on that." And then the other one says, "Dear Santa, is it too late to be good?"
Oh. You know, I remember one year when I was a little kid, and I can remember being really bad, really obnoxious and ornery. And then it was like Christmas Eve, so I was being really good that day. And I felt guilty the next day because I got presents like I thought maybe I would, but I felt like I cheated because I knew what I was really like, you know. I fooled Santa, I guess. Who remembers their favorite or most memorable Christmas gift you ever got? Did you ever get? I know one of mine. It wasn't my most favorite or most. I don't know. I have two. One, I never knew my mother sewed, and she made me a wraparound skirt and a wraparound jumper, and I never knew until I was much older that she had made those. And that just blessed my heart to know that she was sewing those things for me, unbeknownst to me. And then the other thing I got was a Barbie's Dream House. It's made out of like cardboard or something, you know. Did anybody have a Barbie's Dream House? Wee.
No.
No.
My
What did?
mom used to make Barbie clothes for us,
Uh-huh.
and she had a coat that was like it was a faux fur coat, and it was about 3/4 length. And my sister Gail and we wanted coats for our Barbie dolls. So Mom cut the coat knee length
Oh,
and used the
wow.
faux fur and made us Barbie doll winter coats out of it. Yeah,
Oh,
she was so sweet like that.
that was sweet. Hmm.
Betsy says she loved her dream house.
Oh, you had it too? I love that thing. And then I also got the fashion show thing or whatever. I wasn't as crazy about that, but boy, I love the dream house. Oh, Bernie's going to have to watch later. Thanks. Come back. You'll have to see the ending. You're not going to believe what they make. Because I saw a sneak peek of some of them. So, Beth, what'd you get for Christmas? Do you remember any of your Christmas presents in particular?
One year that sticks out, which is kind of odd, was I got a tape recorder. But on the tape recorder, inside it, you know, on the tape was Santa Claus leaving a message. And that was just such a big deal to me that Santa Claus actually left a message.
Oh, cute. Nice of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. And Stephanie?
I'm trying to think. There's so many things that you get bought over the years that wondering what. I suppose when I was a child, one thing that I absolutely loved, I got a doll's pram, but it was a twin doll's pram.
Oh.
Which I was absolutely over the moon. Not just, you know, not just for one dolly, it was for the two.
Oh, sweet. And Tammy?
I'm trying to think too. Well, my favorite thing was I used to cross stitch all the time, and I remember getting a bunch of different patterns and thread. That was extremely exciting.
So you must have been a little bit older then. You remember anything from when you were wee little?
Wee little. I remember getting a doll that in it said, "Take my hand and I will walk with you." It was a big, tall doll.
Oh.
Me and my baby sister both got one. I remember that doll. It was sweet.
I just remember you reminded me of a doll I had. She was very tall, about the same height as I was when I was little. And there were these little elastic straps on her feet that you could hook to your feet. And somehow she would like walk with you or dance with you or something. I don't know. I vaguely remember it. Not real well. How about you guys out there? Anything you can mention in the chat that you remember getting when you were a little kiddo? Look at these cards coming along. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. I love how Beth combines the stamps together. She just really uses that software to the...
I love I use that thing daily. That's why when I sent y'all a message the other day, it was messed up. I thought, oh no, I've got to have this.
Right. Yes. Yeah, and like I said earlier, if you've just joined us, I'm sorry, I will have a video after this. It starts around 4 o'clock, 4:30. That's going to show exactly how to do a few things with the software, the free software. You don't even have to purchase anything. You can just use the free stuff. So anyway, wait, Janet said she had a homemade dollhouse. Cool. A vacuum form. What is a vacuum form? Vacuum form. Anybody ever have color forms?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those were fun.
They were fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. What is a vacuum form? Betsy had one too. Do you guys know what it is? Linda or Stephanie or Beth?
Well, I've never heard of it. No.
Vacuum
form.
I don't know what the color form is either, though.
You don't?
No.
Those are little plastic things.
They're like stickers.
Yeah, like stickers, but then you could take them off and put them back on the thing.
Oh.
Like you could do the weather. I remember I had one that had the weather. Like I could put the sun out in the sky. I don't know. You'll have to look it up, Tammy, after we're done. Look up color.
You made me remember too, paper dolls. I used to
yeah.
paper dolls. I love those things.
I was never a big fan of paper dolls because I could never get their darn clothes to stay on them. Every time they move, they fall off. All right, so Betsy says you put molds in the machine and then it heats and you pump this thing and it made the plastic the shape of the form. Oh, I had never heard of that thing. I would have liked that. Wow.
What about an easy bake oven?
Oh, yeah, I never had one of those, but.
Oh, yeah, I love mine.
And then
Couldn't wait to make cookies.
my kids always had those, and they still have them today, the Play-Doh, the Fun Factory or whatever, where you push down that handle and different shapes come out. Okay, let's see. My artistry says, you laid a piece of plastic over a mold that was heated, then you pumped till the air was sucked out and you had a form. Wow, I'm going to have to look that up. I never heard of it. Vacuum form. Huh. I guess that's the vacuum part of it, sucking the air out. Oh, look at Beth making a bow over there. Looks pretty.
That'll be my little ornament.
Nice. So they're going to be able to take that ornament out of the card and put it on.
What I'm going to do is I put the little dots so he's sticking up a little bit so the ornament can slide right in behind there.
Oh, perfect.
And then you can just pull the ornament out.
And somebody was asking in the group, Patty, about that. So now they can see how to make one.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I fixed it where the bow kind of sticks up on here like
cute.
it's part of the bow.
Wow.
So, and this was another one of the Digi stamps. It says "Have a Holly Jolly Christmas." So I did an offset around, traced it and did an offset, and then filled it with some of the paper. I don't know if you can see the.
Let me make you spotlighted for a second. Okay, so
the design back there is some of the paper. And so I stuck it like a gift tag. And this, all of this is some of the paper also. I colored this, the ornament, the package, it was blank. And then I traced it and filled in the colors with some of the paper.
Nice.
Digi paper.
Cool. Okay. So Beth says, I downloaded the free Silhouette Studio and ended up getting the business edition for $48.
Wow.
I'm so glad I waited. Yes, I know. When I bought mine, Beth, it was $99, but I don't regret it because I've used it for this past time, for the $99. But boy, oh boy, $48, you can't pass that up. Mm-hmm. Especially because it's a one-time payment. With some of those like Photoshop, you have to rent that like monthly. For the Photoshop that they use. Inkscape, of course, is free, but I don't think that's as easy to use. What's the other one that people use that you have to pay for? I think it's a monthly payment.
The E, what is it? Adobe,
that's, yeah.
Adobe Illustrator.
Illustrator, right.
Illustrator, yeah.
Yeah. But what I love about this is I think it's a lot easier and, she's so excited, Beth is. It's easier, I think, and it's made for a machine like what we use, whether you're using a Cricut machine or a Silhouette or even a Scan and Cut. This is made with those machines in mind, and that's why I like it. Let's see. What does she say? The We Are Memory Keepers mold press is similar, but just released in the past 2 years. I'm thinking of getting it. I'll have to see what that is. Honestly, I have no clue. Oh, that's funny. All right, I'm going to zoom in on Stephanie because I want to see what you're doing. Hold on. Solo. All right. Oh, look at that. All right.
Okay, that's not finished yet. But then this, I'm just doing the center part before I put the frame around it. So I've just stuck some gifts on. That looks like it's a gift on the shelf.
Right. But where did you get that background? Was that from Creative Fabrica or just somewhere on
Google?
No,
I just looked on Google for a sort of Santa's workshop background.
Oh, sweet.
And then printed it off.
I love it.
And then this is going to go on the top of it in a minute. So that you will be looking inside the workshop.
There you go. Almost. Okay. There you go. Perfect. Okay, so close it a little bit for us. And then let us see how it's going to open.
Closes together like that.
Like that.
And when it opens up, you'll be able to see in the workshop.
Oh my God.
That is adorable.
But wait, y'all, you haven't seen all the embellishing she's going to do to this thing to make it really tie in with with Dina's Digi stamps.
And putting the actual piece inside after, because it's identical size, it's really easy to do, because I'm going to do it in a second. You just glue it to the edge there and then hold it down. Once you've got it in place, then glue that and then just close that. I'll show you in a minute. Then when you open it, it's all glued up.
Right.
It is really easy to do.
Yeah, like I say, everybody always says everything's so easy.
No, but it really is an easy card, because it is literally just two pieces of cardstock that are identical in size, and it's just that one's scored into quarters and had the aperture made in it, and the other one is just scored in half. So it really is it is easy, but you need wet glue, I think, to actually put the piece in, because then it gives you that little bit of wiggle room. If you tried to do it with tape and it stuck down before you were ready, so it's just lining it up over the other piece of cardstock. But to say, if you use a wet glue, that gives you the time to line it up and make sure that you have got it in the right place.
Right. Linda, are you using some of the stickers that you did use the glossy on? I wonder.
Yeah, I've used.
Is that the glossy one?
And the base, and the Holly Jolly have a Holly Jolly Christmas. Now this Santa's Toy Shop, 100% elf made. That's, I just found that on the web, and then I also found a Jingle Bell score that I'm going to put here. Yeah, and I actually lined that with or covered that with some acetate. I've been using a lot of acetate.
Lining, yeah. How do you attach that? How do you attach?
I use the glue dots. You can't even see.
I guess not. Wow. Look how cute.
Yeah.
Oh, and don't forget, too, if you're new to Silhouette Business Edition or Silhouette, whether it's free or the business, Patty has classes. Right now, they're every other Sunday. The Sunday the Digi Chicks are not on, then the class is on. And they're only $5 a month. So you sure can't beat that to learn the software.
Right. And we have a lot of fun.
Yes, we do.
And we can actually see each other and talk, because we do it on Zoom. Well, we actually talk until I say, okay, time's up. Starting the class now. I'm kind of a strict teacher. Years of training as a middle school teacher.
Are you finished, Beth?
I think so. Yeah.
Well, let's zoom in on you so you can show us.
Okay. That's just the card. And like I said, I just put the sentiment there. So it says, have a holly jolly Christmas. Then if you open it up.
Oh, that is so adorable.
Then you can just pull her out. And then I stuck the have a holly jolly Christmas on the back.
Cute. I love it. Yeah, somebody did. At least one person, maybe two or three, had asked, how can you do a card with an ornament inside? So I hope they're watching, or they watch the replay if they're not here right now. That's perfect.
Yes, that's beautiful. I love it.
Yeah.
And I colored the back side too, so that way.
Oh, yeah. That's nice. All right, let's see. And again, the stamps from what they're using today came from digidoodlestudios.com. She has so many cute ones over there.
And hers are ready to go.
Yes.
They come separate pieces, so you don't have to do anything if you bring them into Cricut to cut them out.
Right.
Hers are very easy to use, yes.
Right. Now, if you are going to make them into a SVG, though, where you're going to have different pieces of different colors, a few of them will have to draw some lines. As Beth mentioned, with the hair on one of them, it wasn't totally a filled space, so you'd have to learn how to do that. But that's very easy to do. I have lots of videos showing it. or if you join our Facebook groups or the Patreon classes, we can show you how to fix that too. In case you want to dump the color right into there. You could even, if you wanted to, you could put patterns in their clothing. Like I tried putting it, what is it, the buffalo plaid in one of mine, the hat of one of mine, and his shoes.
Now this, you can't see real good on her.
Wait, let me zoom in on you for a
Okay.
second, see if we can see better.
When
Okay.
you said that pattern, it made me think her little outfit, I did color that, and then the little lining right here and this ball, I did use the pattern. It's actually the same pattern that's on this ornament or on the package, but you know, I scaled it so it's smaller and everything. So that's a pattern, and then that ball is a pattern.
Right. So explain what you mean about scaling it.
When I did the fill, then down there I did the fill pattern, and then you could scale it down where the pattern is actually smaller, since this was a small area.
Right. Or you could make it huge, couldn't you? The pattern huge.
Yes, and then pan around to make the design, you know, get the design that you want to show in there. I wish you could see that better, but you can't really see. You can see the ball a little bit, and then the little bottom of her dress, and then the cuff there.
I could see it now, how you coordinated all that. That's cute.
Yeah, that's neat.
Cute. Adorable.
Yeah.
You just gave me an idea what I could do with some of my little wooden baubles that I got.
Good.
Oh. Oh. Very nice. Okay, let's see. All right, Linda and Stephanie, you two need to chat.
Right now,
You know what? Hang on. Wait. I gotta tell them. We get together before we go live, you guys, and they're like all chatty. And I'm like, no, you cannot talk right now because then you won't talk when we're live.
We're concentrating so much.
Well, I guess that's it. You're right. That's probably true.
Right.
But
Well,
I'm like,
I'm going to put the little girl on the front of my card then now. How's that?
okay, great.
And I'm over the moon. I have a Cricut, but I've just got a Silhouette Portrait 3, and I absolutely love it. So this little girl's been cut out on that.
Oh, yes, I love my portrait. That's my favorite machine, actually. And I have a Silhouette 3 and a 4. I'm not going to get the big one. Some people have asked. I don't care for the big one. I don't make anything that big, so I'm just staying small. But anyway, go ahead, Steph.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely brilliant because it doesn't take up a lot of space.
Right.
And you can do such a lot of things with it. I mean, for card makers, really, you're not going to use much bigger than to make things than letter size, I don't think. So I think it's absolutely perfect. So that little girl's been cut out on there.
She's so cute.
So you put a little offset around her.
I have, yes, which is great, isn't it, with Silhouette software. It's so easy.
Yes.
So, and it is, and I've done Dina's stamp as well. 'Tis the season to sparkle. So that she's going to go on there. Whoops.
Okay, how did you make that tiny like that?
How did I make this tiny? I just printed it out.
No, shiny. It's shiny.
Oh, well, I've got to say a big thank you to Tammy for that, because she sent me some heat transfer
the foil.
Oh,
cute.
Look, Tammy, that's your foil that you sent me.
Oh, now
no,
that's
that's beautiful.
That's a nice use for the foil. Sometimes, you know, but I love that.
It's gorgeous. I've
How
done
did
it
you
on all
do
three. I've done it on all three, and I've done one Santa there inside the card as well.
Oh,
with it on
wow. Cute.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love it.
Thank you, Tammy.
I think Linda was saying, how did you do that? Is that you, Linda, asking?
That was me.
Beth.
Oh, that was Beth. Okay.
It was printed. It was printed on a laser printer, and then the foil put over the top and put through a laminator.
Oh.
Because laser printers, apparently, it's some form of plastic, the black ink. It's not like a jet printer. So heat actually makes it melt, and that's what allows this to stick to it.
Oh. That's beautiful.
So I guess those of us who don't have that, we could make with our We Are Memory Keepers foil quill pens, because we've kind of learned how you can fill in words or letters using that little what's it called? What's that one area called? Oh, Tammy, do you remember? The sketch area. Yeah. Thank you. The sketch area, we could fill it in. So we could make something similar to that with our foil quill pens if we don't have that extra.
And if you ever wanted to do some, you just had a bunch of foil you wanted to do, you can actually take and print a piece of paper. Print a piece of paper with a black square on it, pretty big, and take it to any of these printing companies and have them run you off some sheets of using their laser jet, and then you can bring it back home and you can cut out anything you want with it.
Oh yeah, that's true. Right. Oh.
So my little elf is going to sit on top of that bauble.
That's so cute. He's adorable.
For those of you who are just stopping in right now, you can get the stamps that they're using from digidoodlestudios.com. None of us are affiliated with them. We just love Dina's stamps, and she did give these stamps to the ladies to use this time, these digital stamps. So we want to thank Dina for that, and also hope that you'll go over there and check out everything she has. We love it when you support.
She has a code for December.
She does. You're right, at the very top for 10% off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, she does.
And she even has some new stamps for December, and they are adorable.
Right. Yeah. And we really, really like the ones that are called the parables. I do anyway. I keep saying we, but I do. I don't know if you guys.
Yeah, I do too.
I like it when it gives you the extra parts that you can. Oh, like the bulbs and or Stephanie would say the baubles and the different sentiments and that kind of thing.
You can do a little story with them, I think.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, that is so cute, Stephanie.
That is.
Yes. Oh, you're not done? You still got another little elf?
No, I haven't finished yet. Are we okay for time?
Go ahead.
Let's see what Linda's doing up there for a minute. Let's check her out. What's going on up there, Linda?
I'm trying to get it together.
All right.
Oh, that's so cute, Linda.
That is
all right. You guys have to help me decide.
Okay.
Which tree should I use? Should I use this tree? Or should I use this shiny sticker tree?
I like the first one.
And those of you in the group who are watching, let us know what you think.
Which tree? Number 1, just the green with a little white on it, the snowdrops or the bubbles or whatever, or the green and yellow one.
We'll give them a minute to hear us and then to weigh in and let us know what you should use.
Beth likes number 1.
I do.
I like number 1 too, also.
Yeah.
I do too.
Okay.
Nobody's voting from the group that's watching, though.
Yeah.
Now they are. Now I see it, Jessie and Beth. Okay, now it didn't pop up for me until just now. And Janet won. Jessie liked number 2.
Betsy number 1, Janet number 1, and Roxana number 1.
Okay.
All right. Well, it's here it is. I can't turn back.
And Linda, isn't that branch up at the top? Is that from another one of the sets we used with the birds?
Actually, that's from a die cut that I have around here.
Oh, it looks like it though, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it does look like. Yeah, I'm putting this little elf right here. He's the one that says on his little scroll that he's looking at. Remember, it said naughty or nice, so I put. It's so teeny tiny. I actually
did you color him on your computer?
Oh yeah.
Oh, because I love the gradient that you did on that white on the list. Can you hold it up a little closer to your camera so we can see it? Maybe it'll not blow.
I changed it to
to your left a little bit, Linda, and hold it up. There you go.
Left. There you go. Oh, perfect. You see that gradient she put in there? That just makes it look really neat. Love it.
Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah.
And I've got to position this guy really well because when you close the card, he's peeking in.
Oh, look at that.
That's so cute.
Oh, That's why you made him double-sided.
That's why I did them on double sides. Yeah.
So how did you do that? You had to mirror him?
Yeah, you just had to flip it horizontally. Yep.
Oh, flip it horizontally. Okay. That is adorable. I never would have thought of that. I'd had him glued on there and closed it up and
Well,
been
you
like,
know what? You know what? This guy, I'm looking for my wobbler. I have a wobbler, and
oh,
I don't know where my wobbler is.
oh, geez.
You've got to find your wobbler.
Yeah, right.
Everybody needs a wobbler.
Exactly. That is so cute. Oh my God. Yes. Wow.
It's always amazing how each card is completely different
Right.
and so awesome. All three of them.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh yeah, remind them next week is the cookie week, Patty.
Not next week, the week after, you mean?
Yeah, the next
next
not
Digi
next
Chicks?
week, but the next Digi.
Okay, the next Digi Chicks, which, wait a minute, I got to look on my calendar to see. That is on the 20th. Okay, they are getting something that's going to have something to do with cookies. And in addition to it being them having to come up with something with the cookie theme, if you guys would send in a cookie recipe to us, we'd like to include like a little cookie recipe book of favorites of the people who like Digi stamps and just hang out with us whenever you can. So if you have a special cookie recipe, send it in and you can mail it into what is it, Team PattyAnne?
PattyAnne at gmail.com.
Yes. And we'll compile a little cookie sheet or two, little cookie recipe thing. Anybody have any favorites right off the bat that you know of? I know one that wasn't my favorite. Tammy and I talked about this before. My mom called them Russian tea cakes because she was from Czechoslovakia. She was Russian Orthodox. So she always made these things called Russian tea cakes. But those aren't my favorites. But they're okay.
Them.
They're okay. They don't have chocolate in them. So if it's not chocolate, it's hardly worth it to me.
I love tea cakes.
Yeah.
Haven't had them in years.
Right. Anybody else out there have a favorite?
Let's see. Chocolate thumbprints.
Ooh, yes.
Oh, they're so delicious. They're butter thumbprint cookies.
Right. Let's see. And so I like the one with the Hershey Kiss, the peanut blossoms with the Hershey Kiss on top. Those are delicious.
I make homemade fudge with mine. I got a recipe from a dear friend of mine. She passed away an untimely death. And every single time I make those cookies, I think about Mary Miller, my dear. I found my wobbler.
Oh, right. Thank heavens. Oh, my God.
Roxana likes sugar cookies.
Oh, yeah. There she goes. Sugar cookies. But did anybody ever have one of those little things? I forget what it's called, but you turn this handle. There's a tube. It's metal. And there's a little thing on the, I don't know how to explain. Spritz cookies or something. And you turn this handle and they come out. Oh, look at that. Oh, wait, let me spotlight you. Oh, look how cute. Oh, my gosh. Oh.
He's giving his friend a high five.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's adorable.
That's
look at that toy. That's one of those pushy toys that makes like that poppy noise, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, look on the back.
Oh, wow.
Jeez.
That's beautiful, Linda.
Wow.
That is gorgeous.
You go into the toy room. This is from Santa. The whole part is from Santa.
Oh, but see that little poppet thing, that little thing that you push and makes that poppy noise? Did your grandkids have that, Tammy?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, let's see. Beth says, my grandma always made snowballs. I miss her dearly, and this will be the first year I'll make with my girls, and I'm sure some tears will be shed. Aw. What are snowballs? Are those just like, I don't know what they are.
Are they made with coconut?
Oh, you'll have to give us a recipe. We can all make snowballs thanks to Grandma. That'd be fabulous. Cute.
I'm trying to put this game in here somewhere. I don't.
Are you finished, Steph?
I've
Let's-
finished my card now. Yep.
All right, let's
Oh,
check
here we
it out.
go.
Here we are.
I'm
Oh,
finished.
wow.
That's
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow.
and then when you open it up,
I love
Oh,
it.
Look at that. Oh,
look at that.
that's like magical. The way you peek into his workshop. That is
It
so cute.
Love it. Love it.
Oh my goodness.
Beautiful, gorgeous.
And look at those ornaments hanging from the top.
Oh, so pretty.
So cute. And him sitting on that one. Oh my god.
yeah, he's sitting on a bauble. Yeah.
Oh.
That is so cute. That is an awesome card.
I mean, that just like brings like magic into your heart just looking at that, like from when you were a little kid, looking into his workshop. Oh my
But
gosh.
it is such an easy card. It is a really easy card to make, though, because it is only 2 pieces of card, that and another one with a
Wow.
aperture in. So it's up to you what you actually.
That is so neat. I love that. I've got to make one.
So let's see. It's asked, is the DigiDoodle product they're using offered free right now or a percent off? It's a percentage off. It's like 10% off. So I don't know if it's $8 or $7 or $9. I'm not sure. But just remember this. When you buy Digi stamps, you never, ever, ever have to buy a die cut. So, the die cut alone could be $27 or something like that. Some crazy 16, I don't know. But, for this price, you get the stamp and you can make it any size you want and add any offset and die cut it. So, and again, I'm not affiliated with this. I'm not making any money. I'm just telling you that they're wonderful. Oh, she liked number 2
That
still.
ain't what I wanted to show you.
I know. I keep. Oh, there's Janice's. All of them are adorable. And Beth, so darling. Such beautiful cards, girls. That's from Beth. Thank you for your time. Yes, they work all week on these, getting them prepared for you guys. So I hope you enjoy watching everything they make. Let's see what we got. Let's see.
Linda,
Yes.
you're
We're
done?
back to Linda. No, she's not quite done. She's putting a
I
few more
just have to
finishes.
put a few. I don't know. I need to put a berry here. I lost my berries today.
Jeez.
Maybe they were hiding with your wobble.
Yeah. Food.
Well, I found the wobbler, but it wasn't. The berries they're missing.
Oh my gosh. So don't forget, you guys
okay.
who are here now, if you're curious how to use these stamps a little bit in Silhouette for your Cricut or any other machine, there will be a video that should be starting just about right now. I had it scheduled that I show, and I showed y'all in the beginning. Let me just show you this real quick before Linda can finish. I showed in the beginning how you can start with a little tiny stamp like this. You see the size. And then the beauty of digital stamps is you can make her big. Maybe you want to make a centerpiece, or maybe you want to make a topper for a cake. Of course, not this big, but you don't have to stop there. You can make her bigger depending on how big your printer is. Does it take legal size paper? And you don't even have to have a machine to do this. For those of you out there that just like to make cards and you don't have one of these cutting machines, you can just print these any size you want, use your scissors and cut around them. And then there's this guy that's the final one. And this one I was just playing around, starting to use pencils on him. But in the video, I believe I show how to turn it into an SVG, where these little pieces can come apart and you can color them individually with your computer. So, all right, let me get back out. Does Stephanie have some type of snow on the elf hats? Steph, do you have some kind of snow?
It's just glue, and then I've sprinkled glitter on them. I've just put sort of I have a glue pen. I've put glitter.
Oh, look at that!
Yeah, on all of they've all got glitter on, and the little presents at the back have got glitter as well on the shelf.
Good eyes. And Jessie said, "Good job, ladies." Woohoo! Nice to see you here too, Jessie. Jessie and I seem to follow some of the same people, and we will watch people live. We see each other there. All right, let's see. Santa's Whiskers cookies. Oh, I've never heard of those. Santa's Whiskers cookies. And I noticed something up here. Let's see. Was it Beth? round crushed. It's supposed to say crushed. Round crushed pecan and dough rolled in powdered sugar.
That's
Hey,
for snowball cookies.
that sounds a lot like Russian tea cakes.
It sounds beautiful.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Delicious with a cup of tea.
Oh my gosh, yeah. But I've never heard of Santa's Whiskers cookies. Anybody else heard of Santa's
No, I
Whiskers?
haven't.
Y'all are going to have to send us recipes. We'll collect them and have them in a PDF file for you guys if you'd like to see what everybody else likes best. All right, so Linda, we haven't seen the last of yours. Let me spotlight you and solo. Okay, we're ready.
That's it.
So that's the back or the front or something. What? Is that the front?
So,
Okay.
Actually, it can be the front, and then it's actually from Santa. There's a little snow globe from the North Pole with an arrow. The sign is pointing which way to open.
Point it down a little bit because look what we see. Oh, you can't tell. Yeah, there you go. Okay, yeah.
There we go.
Yes.
And then you open it. You have your little messages. Dear Santa, I've been very good for the last week or so. Let's just focus on that.
I love it.
And then, Dear Santa, is it too late to be good?
Oh.
And then you open up.
Jeez, look at this. And her wobbler. Oh my gosh. Now, for anybody that just popped in, remind them, what do you have back there? You have Holly Jolly Christmas, a sentiment from Dina. And then the next segment, you found what?
The next segment, I have a little Jingle Bells score with the 3 verses of the Jingle Bells song. And then this says, Santa's Toy Shop, 100% elf made. And this one is 'Tis the Season to Sparkle. And this is, oh, you know what I forgot to do? I have a little row of toys down here. Oh, well, I'll put them in later. But, and this is the elf that's kind of keeping track of who's naughty and nice.
Jeez,
and then
so
here are the toys in the toy shop.
Wow.
So just
Great.
the 2 trays.
So my artistry, you said you still have the cookie spritz maker. Are you very successful with it? Is yours a hand crank one or is yours the electric thing? Let's see, exit. Those cards are so nice. I just can't believe what you girls are able to come up with. Oh, it's beautiful. I wonder if Joni's watching or if she'll get to watch probably the replay. Joni is our other chick who is missing. She's not here today because it's her birthday and she's away for a celebration for a week or something, I think, somewhere. So we miss you, Joni. We'll see you next time. Yeah. Okay. Does anybody else have anything else to add? Oh, so cute.
Oh,
look at them all. Oh.
Those cards are adorable. I love
Ornament. Love it. Let us look inside the workshop and get magical. Oh, I love that when you look in the magical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
that is so
very
cool.
nice.
I love that.
Can you believe how different they all are? They're all so different from one Digi set. And it was called what again, you guys, in case people want to go look it up? The Elf? Who remembers?
I think it was Beth who remembered.
I think it was called Elf Troubles.
Elf Troubles, okay. And you can get it at digidoodlestudios.com. Remember to look at the top because you can get 10% off if you use the code she has up there. So, oh yeah, don't forget to leave a comment below the YouTube video to be in the drawing for the watercolor kit valued at over $30. It's a cute little kit. I love using watercolors, and I think if you give them a whirl, you will too. So, all right. I guess that's it, unless we have any other comments or questions. What? Wait. Roxana says, y'all just keep outdoing yourselves every time. Yes. And my artist said, oh, yeah, I totally see the value in the digis. Absolutely. Save you so much money, too. I mean, honestly, I couldn't afford to buy all those dies, and I like to cut them out like that with dies. Gonna go grab this set for sure. Great, Tina. You'll love it. And please post in our group what you do with it, Tina. Okay. All right. Thanks, Betsy. Thanks to you. All right. See you guys again soon. Again, thanks for joining. Give me a thumbs up if you would, or all of us, all the ladies, a thumbs up. And hey, girls, you want to turn your video cameras back on for 1 sec? Just we'll bow on out, assuming that they're still there. There you go.
Bye, everybody.
There you go. Here we are. All righty. And Tammy, she's still hiding behind the scenes. We know you're there, Tammy. All right. Oh,
There she is.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
All right. We'll see you next time. Remember, the Digi Chicks will be back on the 20th. Don't forget to mail. What's it called again, Tammy?
PattyAnnesPlace. Yeah,
Isn't it
Team PattyAnne.
Team PattyAnne at gmail.com. Team PattyAnne at gmail.com. Send us your recipes. We'd love to hear what you like to make, and we'll put them together in a PDF file, and we can all see what each other makes, and we'll have them available for you. So, again, thanks for joining us. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye.